Yo, what's up fellow coders, and today I am going to be recreating Tic Tac Toe number 2. So, clearly, if you haven't seen the last one, pretty much what I did was just set up all these white boxes so I can click and it will detect if I click and place the X or O there. And that's pretty much all I got with all this lines of code. So, I'm gonna get ahead with creating an X and O for each individual box and set all of them to basically invisible, so then when I click it will either make an X or an O reappear. So let's see if I can hurry up and just see if I can make that happen. Alright, so what I've gotten so far is I've got all the X's in their place, and don't worry, they will be hidden on the game starting. I just had to have them showing, so now I just have to do this for all the O's, and that should be easier. I can pretty much copy and paste this. Okay, after that cut, I pretty much just copy and pasted and changed out all the variables, so now it shows every single one, and I'm gonna have to set all of these to be not visible, and then I will work on making them clickable. Okay guys, I pretty much just set all of them to be not visible, and that's a great plan because now it doesn't look like they're there, but they're actually all there. So now I need to figure out a way so it knows that they're not there. So pretty much it would be like an if x1.visible equals false, then like it equals not occupied or something like that. So then I'm gonna see if I can get work on that real quick. Alright guys, I've been going at this for about almost an hour now, and this is just not working. So what I tried to do is I have this thing right here that basically does, so every single time I click it adds, like, so this is how the turn system's gonna work. So it will add 1, and so this is checking basically if it's even or odd. So the result will divide it by 2, and the comparison will divide it by 2 and then round it. So if it's a odd number, it would round up, which would make it so if it was like 3, it would go down to 1.5, this first one, and the second would be at 2, and it would detect that they're not the same, and it would think it's even. But that did not seem to work, so I put it down here, and let's see if that will work. Alright guys, I just went over it took me so long to figure out this, but eventually I've made it work. So originally I was looking at this, someone else's, to see it. So this thing, I already showed you, it checks, and that did not work. So I pretty much resorted to brute forcing it and just like saying if the turn equals 0, 2, 4, 6, or if it equals 1, 3, 5, 7, and so now I need to pretty much just copy this over all 9 boxes, and then after that I have to figure out how to win. So I'll get on with that. Alright guys, so what I have going on is actually pretty good, except there are a few bugs. Like, if I can try and recreate it, that one where the bottom right spawns 2, that can happen. So that's definitely not right. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on, and then we will keep on trucking. It appears that the only 2 places where it really bugs out is that corner is this corner, and that this area. So I'm gonna try and see if I can figure that out, because that is a little less than ideal. Okay, all the bugs have been resolved. One of them was because I forgot to do it right, of course, and the other one was because I did not crop it. It was like not cropped. So I think when I was clicking, it was detecting both of them, which is great news for me because now it works well, except for the fact that there's no winner. Oh, also if you click like in the corners, actually I think I might try and, I may fix that later, but it doesn't work. So try and hit in like the center of the boxes and it will work. And I guess I'm gonna start thinking about what I'm gonna do to create this winning system, and we'll see if I can figure it out. Guys, the amount of sure code I have, this is the most I've ever had in just one project, and it's about to grow exponentially. All of that just so I can go like this. Isn't that actually insane? Oh my goodness. Alright, so here's my plan for the winning system. So it's gonna be another tedious thing, which basically this whole thing is just the same thing over and over with a slightly different change. So what I'm gonna do is create a variable for, let's put these variables are above, these variables are above all. So we'll do var top left equals false, and so what I'm gonna be doing is the var top left equals false means that there's nothing in the top left, and if there is something in the top left, then that's good because it can account for winning. But right now it just pretty much means nothing. So I'm going to get on to that, and I might actually have to do this for the X's and the O's. Oh my goodness. Back to the grind. I'll see you in a second, which will be at least 30 minutes for me. Alright guys, I just finished all the different things that could allow you to win. So if, for instance, X wins, boom. And it pretty much works out now. So this is going to wrap up the video, and the next video I am not done with Tic Tac Toe. I am going to try and build an AI, so we'll see if I can do that. So tune in tomorrow.